Hello everybody, it's EzioMonty117 here, and today we're going to continue our Rush Marathon. And today's Rush song we're going to talk about is 2112. After the commercial and critical failure of Caress of Steel, the band was suffering a lot. Their subsequent tours weren't successful, and people didn't like watching them anymore. So the labeling company that Rush works with, said they could have one more chance to redeem themselves, and the only way they could redeem themselves is by making an album that's more radio friendly. And well, instead of actually making an album that is more suitable for the masses, they just made another album with a long epic. And how did people treat the album? They absolutely loved it. Not only did people think that this album was a massive improvement over the last one, but this was the album that brought a whole generation of fans. I mean, the last three albums, excluding Caress of Steel, were really popular, but 2112 was the one that brought people to Rush and made them, and that's what made people love Rush for 40 odd years now. And do I think it's one of their best albums? I don't think so, but doesn't mean it's a bad album. Hell no, I still think it's a great album nonetheless. None of this is more evident than in the title track 2112, which has also become one of the more popular live songs. This is the song that brought many people into the epic side of the band, even though Bytorn the Snow Dog is the one that started the entire trend. So what's the story of the song? The story follows of a government called the Solar Federation. And the Solar Federation is basically a government that thinks creativity and integrity is just a bunch of nonsensical bullshit. So if people have any creative ideas or show something that they have never seen before to the Solar Federation, they will just throw in the trash and because they want these people to believe in them, because the Solar Federation is a bunch of manipulative assholes. Enter in the main character. The main character finds a guitar in his cave and finds it really special. And why is it special? Because he's never seen something like it before. Because he's found something that has never been seen before in his eyes, he decides to show it to the Solar Federation, or in this case, the priests of the Temples of Syrinx. And since they've seen the guitar before, they think it's just a bunch of worthless junk because, they like the world to be boring and stale. The main character gets sad when he finds that his guitar is getting broken, so he goes home and dreams about a world where creativity and music is allowed. And of course, since that would never happen, he decides to kill himself. And that leads on to a race called the Elder Race, which are basically the creative side of the spectrum, to say the least. Because the Elder Race heard that one guy killed himself because he thinks the Elder Race doesn't exist anymore, they decide to travel to the Solar Federation and take over all the planets so that creativity can come back to those planets. So yeah, that's what the song is about. It's basically just the story of Anthem by Ayn Rand, which is basically the same thing, where it's about this world where creativity is not allowed. And the song is split up into 7 movements, and which is similar to the other epic tracks, since they're also split up into movements. And each movement in the song does deliver something, to say the least. In the first movement is the overture, which basically just shows, it basically just plays many parts of the later movements, and it's a rather nice intro to the song. It has an awesome guitar work, has an awesome intro, and it's energetic. The second movement introduces the priests of the Temple of Syrinx, and as well as the main antagonist, Father John. The vocals in this are not that great because it gets a bit screechy and annoying, especially the first line. "We taking care of everything!" A lot of people who's been used to Gay's vocals may not think that's a big issue, but Even I, who got used to Gay's high-pitched vocals, can admit that I don't really think his vocals in that one movement is that amazing. Then we got Discovery, which drags on for a bit because half the movement is basically just the main character trying out the guitar, but it makes sense. It's for the story, so I don't think it's that bad, and it has some nice chord progressions. Then we get Presentation, which basically shows the main character. Which basically just shows the main character showing off his guitar skills to the priest. And this is probably my favorite part of one of my favorite parts of the song, because there's a good balance of soft vocals and high-pitched vocals, and they're done effectively in that one movement. Then we get to Oracle the Dream, which is a rather nice movement. Not my favorite, but it's good as it is, and basically just shows the main character, like I mentioned earlier, dream about a world where creativity could exist. Then we get to Soliloquy, or Soliloquy, where we see the main character kill himself, and this has some of the most beautiful guitar work on the entire album, and the vocals here are pretty good too. And Grand Finale is an awesome climax with, once again, awesome guitar work. Then there's a part near the end of the song where we see Neil Peart say, "Attention all class, the Solar Federation, we have assumed control," which is a really cool ending to the song. So, from so far as you guys have heard, you may think that I like this song just as much as everyone else seemed to like it, and I don't. The problem with this song to me is that each movement does not flow at all. The only movements I think flow perfectly is the overture straight to the tempos of Syrinx, and Soliloquy straight into the Grand Finale. The other movements do not flow at all. There's parts where they just stop the song completely and the next movement fades in, just like they did with Found of Lamneth, which is just distracting. The point of an epic is that it's supposed to flow well, which is why it's called progressive rock. It's supposed to progress. When a song just stops, or a part of the song just stops and it fades into a new part of the song, it just sounds really distracting in my opinion. And musically, the song isn't as interesting, in my opinion, as later epics like Hemispheres and Xanadu, which has a lot more going on. I mean, musically, the song is really similar to a lot of their older work, like Fly By Night and their first Rush album. So musically, the song isn't anything that spectacular. It's mostly just the way the song is played that makes it pretty good. Because if this song was put on Fly By Night, for example, no one would notice. So yeah, I do like the song a lot, but I don't really find myself liking this song as much as everyone else seemed to do, though. You thought that 2112 was the only song on the album, right? Wrong. There's actually 5 more songs on this album. And the next song on this album is A Passage to Bangkok. I don't have much to say about the song because I personally find it to be okay. The song itself is basically about a drug trip, and the song itself isn't terrible. There's an awesome guitar solo near the end, but personally I just find the song to be the vocals aren't that amazing, the lyrics are really stupid. Nah, I don't really find the song to be that amazing. A lot of people seem to like it though, but nah, I mean, I think it's just okay. Absolutely adore the Exit Stage Left version though. Then we get to the Twilight Zone. And I find this song to be an improvement over Passage to Bangkok, but I find the song to be really underdeveloped. The song's about 2 episodes from the Twilight Zone. Which episodes? I don't know, because I don't watch the Twilight Zone, but I know it's from 2 episodes, with one of them being about a guy with 3 eyes, and the other episode being about a guy who lives in a world full of toys. And yeah, the problem with this song is quite clear. It's just that the lyrics are nothing special. there's a lot of cool moments in the song though, like how in the right channel that there's people whispering in your ear during the chorus, which I find to be really creepy, and it perfectly fits to the atmosphere of the show. And there's the guitar work is good. It's just that the song is really short and there isn't much to say about it, so let's move on. Lessons is, in my opinion, my favorite song on the album. A lot of people may disagree with me, but I just love the upbeat vibe of the song, and it has some of my favorite guitar solos by Alex Lifeson. And also that the song is written by Alex Lifeson. The lyrics themselves are about a kid who wants to play guitar but can't because his parents think that playing guitar is stupid. It's basically a much more of a simpler 2112, and it's even similar to 2112, where it has like the soft voice and the high-pitched voice blend, just like in the presentation of 2112. There's like the guitar work, the vocals, the drumming. The song's really good, and I really think the song should get a lot more recognition, because I absolutely love this song. Tears is, in my opinion, the weakest song on the album. The song itself isn't terrible, but I don't know, the song itself doesn't click with me. Lyrically, it's okay. It's about a guy who is suffering from depression, and he basically just talks about how it is being sad, and I think that's what it's about. I don't. This is one of the few songs where I don't really care about what it's about, because the song itself is just it's really uninteresting. The vocals are really good, but musically the song is nothing I would say is memorable or noteworthy. Not a terrible song, but definitely the weakest track on the album. We end the album with one of the better tracks, Something for Nothing. The song itself starts with this acoustic intro, which sets up the mood of the song perfectly. The song itself is about free will and how everyone should have it. And for those who don't have it, come on, just get some free will, damn it. The stuff that I like about the song the most is the guitar work. The solo in the song is fucking crazy. I mean, just listen to the solo, especially the one from All the World to Stage, which is the best version of the song, by the way. The vocals are really good. There's some good drumming. The riffs are really good. The chorus is instantly memorable. This is definitely one of the best tracks on the album. The only thing I don't like about this song, in my opinion, is that I don't know, it's short, and that the studio version at least isn't that memorable, in my opinion. It's most of the live version that packs a lot of punch. But other than that, the song is nearly fantastic. So, final verdict? This album is really good. Do I think it's better than Caress of Steel or Fly By Night? In my opinion, no. There's a lot of songs on this album that I find to be okay, like Twilight Zone and Tears and Passage to Bangkok. But then there's songs on this album I really do like a lot, like 2112, Lessons, and Something for Nothing, which save this album from being just okay. There's some great guitar work, the vocals have improved a lot from the last few albums. That I can say, the vocals have improved a lot. And like I said, the song itself is influential for a reason. This is the album that introduced 2112, one of their most popular songs of all time. Do I come back to this album often? No, but when I do, it is one hell of an experience.